It's been a week. It's been a long time coming. But I'm back. It's been a week. Damn, it went by pretty fast. Hope you guys had a great week. I'm back. I hope you're back too. I missed you guys. I missed talking to you. I hope you guys missed me a little bit. Maybe not. I can understand that. But welcome. It's Monday, day after the Super Bowl. And that's actually where I want to start off with this video. I want to touch on the Super Bowl. I know Barcelona played. I know they tied Espanyol. I know Real Madrid played. I know they tied Levante, excuse me. I know Sevilla played. They tied Eibar. And I know Valencia played Atletico, and they lost to Atletico at not the Vicente Calderon, the Metropolitano. But before we get there, I want to talk football, American football. Super Bowl, Eagles, I was going to say Cowboys. God, I'm a little tired. Bear with me, I'm sorry. Eagles, Patriots, of course, the Patriots. I think America, unless you were a Patriots fan, America was rooting for you. Eagles, unless you were... Fuck, let's redo that. I'm going to cut that off, or I might just leave it in. Unless you were a Patriots fan, the rest of America was rooting against you. There we go. I don't think anybody expected this. If you look at the standings, especially the defensive side of things, both teams were allowing, I think 18.6 or 18.5, but it was damn near identical, right? Nobody expected 41-33. I think if you saw what the Eagles had done to a pretty good Vikings team, you wouldn't have thought that they were going to allow 33 points and have this be a shootout, and vice versa, right? I mean, and same thing with the Patriots. You wouldn't have thought Nick Foles is gonna hang 41 on you, but things don't ever go as expected in the NFL. It's been a weird season, nothing, and I mean, all in all, though, it was entertaining. Now let's get into to some key plays, really. Like I said, it was overall entertaining. As a fan, I'm sure you enjoyed it. As a fan of either of those two teams, I'm sure your heart was racing. You couldn't even think, you couldn't even breathe. But yeah, I thought it was going to be a costly turnover. That interception, although it wasn't his fault at all, I think there should be some sort of stat where if it's not the quarterback's fault, it shouldn't go under his interceptions, right? I'm talking about the Knicks' full pick, if you guys saw the game. Alshon Jeffrey catches it. He has it, I think, bicep and forearm kind of deal. And I think he tries to secure it with both hands, but fails. And then he ends up kind of throwing the ball in the air. And I think Stephon Gilmore, if I'm not mistaken, comes in and picks it off. So that's what I mean by if there should be some sort of statistic where the interception falls in, or don't call it an interception, make up a different term for it, where it doesn't fall under the quarterback's fault, right? Unless the quarterback, purposefully or not purposefully, because they don't ever intend to throw interceptions, but if it's a direct interception, somewhere where it's not being touched or intervened by another player, and then it's an interception. Does that make sense? Hopefully. But either way, it was not Nick Foles' fault. I think it was a pretty good thrown ball. Obviously, Alshon caught it, but just couldn't come down with it, and then just flips it up. And I think the Patriots got it at their own 10. I can't remember if they scored on that or not. They might have. The way actually, it was in the first half, and I think it was 15-9, 15-12 going to halftime. It was a bizarre game. It started off with the pick, and then missed field goals and extra points, and then you're just like, what's going on? There's no wind. It's inside. And then it was just trading back and forth. Boom, boom. Wow, then I just made some sound effects and stuff. They were boxing. But anyway, they were just trading back and forth, right points. You seem like nobody was... It was going to be one of those games where whoever got the ball last and scored was obviously going to win. Because neither defense could stop them. Or stop one another, excuse me. God, I'm really mumbling. Or just kind of... Like I said, sorry guys, I'm really tired, but I wanted to get this out there. As a Patriot hater, I felt the need to make this video. But I will give him credit. I think the offense played well. I think Tom Brady, statistically on the stat sheet, you guys thought I was going to say he played well. Those 500 yards, man, I'm going to try to get these images I saw floating around on Twitter. They were wide open receivers. I found myself tweeting and just telling my family and friends who I was with, I was like, yo, why are these... I've never seen receivers get so wide open before. I'm a Packers fan, and I usually see Aaron Rodgers scramble for like 5 seconds trying to see if anybody can get open. But Brady just seemed like these guys were just 5-10 yards of separation. So yes, the 505 passing yards that he had seem, I don't know, seem out of this world, if you will, especially in a Super Bowl. But when you actually get context and watch the game, you see that it was a lot of wide open guys. I cannot remember a crucial throw, a tight window throw from Tom Brady. I just can't. I mean, checkdowns and dump offs and wide open receivers downfield is what made majority of that, if not all of it. There was actually a play where I don't remember the outcome of that drive, but Amendola, I think it was a busted coverage or blown coverage by the Eagles, and Amendola was wide open. I think it was in the first half. And Tom Brady underthrows it. If he hits him in stride, that's a touchdown. I mean, there was nobody behind him, and I don't think the safety was gonna catch him because he just didn't have an angle on him. But of course, Amendola had to wait because the ball was underthrown, and like I said, I can't remember how that drive finished. But if they didn't, they might have gotten some points. They might have gotten a field goal out of it. But yeah, I just think the Eagles, obviously, I'm being Captain Obvious here, made more plays, especially that crucial strip sack there late in the fourth, where Tom Brady actually had James White on the flat, but Tom Brady, I think he said it post-game interview that he was trying to look for somebody, he was trying to get the ball downfield, and the rush just got to him. So in a game where he was, I don't know, taking everything that we're giving him, I don't know why didn't he just dump it off and have James White do the rest? Not like he doesn't do that already, right? I mean, you're talking about a guy that lives off of screen passes and 5-yard checkdowns. Tom Brady, that is. And on the Eagles side, Nick Foles, man, the dude balled out. Like I said, that interception was not on him at all. Alshon just couldn't maintain it, possession, and ultimately tipped it. But yeah, now you want to talk about a quarterback who's making big throws and making tight window throws. Those 2 touchdowns, the one to Alshon, I think it was the first drive actually, and then the one of the Clement, I believe. I think it's Corey Clement. I think he's a rookie running back. But man, that was in a tight window. That was a big game throw. And then he had a few others too. He had one on the run. I think it was a big third down where he completed to Aguilar, and then he had a few others to Aguilar. I mean, Nick Foles balled out. I think he rightfully so deserved the MVP. Although there were a few other players who Zach Ertz played well. Aguilar played well, although Alshon had a huge first half. Second half, he was kind of shut out. But I think Nick's getting money next year. That's for sure. All in all, I think this was definitely a better Super Bowl than last year's. I know last year's a whole comeback and a few Patriots, but overall, I mean, for 3 quarters, it was lopsided, right? This from the get, you knew it was going to be I mean, you didn't expect the score to be that high, but you knew it was going to be a close-fought game. And also, I do want to give huge credit. I think Doug Peterson had some ballsy fourth. That trick play where I forgot who threw the touchdown to Nick Foles. It was 4th and goal, and it was such a gutsy call. But you have to be aggressive with the Patriots. I think Doug knew that you're not going to beat them scoring field goals. And his play calling and his decisions that he made, I think, were just phenomenal. I think that's what Atlanta should have done last year, right? Especially in I think it was the 3rd where Atlanta was in like the 20 or something. Or yeah, it was the 4th, and they had like 4 minutes left. Atlanta was in the 20 of the Patriots, and they just ran the ball, and then they got strip sacked, and they were being a little conservative down the stretch. But yeah, Doug Peterson. Then he had that 4th and 1 on their own 40. I mean, you just can't say enough of that guy. And he didn't shy away from the moment, which was awesome to see, because I sure as hell did not want to see the Patriots win another Super Bowl. So now us football fans are football-less for, what was it, like 7 months? September, February, yeah, 7 months, 6-7 months. Sure, there's the draft and all that jazz, but it's not football. 7 months, it went by pretty damn fast. I would love to know what you guys thought of the Super Bowl. Were you rooting for the Eagles, or were you a Patriots hater like myself? But you do gotta appreciate that they played well also. Offensively, both teams offensively, except for that one play that the Eagles had, because defense was just a no-show. What did you guys think of the Super Bowl? Let me know in the comments, guys. I would love to know what you guys thought. Have an awesome day. Take care. Much love.